Today on Awakening with Amy, turn all your desires into a decision to have it. Welcome, I'm Amy Valentine, here to help awaken within you your ideal life so you can be, do, and have any desire. And today we're going to talk about how we turn our desires into a decision to have it right now. So before we get into the video, I just want to remind you all that in the description below is a link to a free meditation and also a free affirmation guide. And there's also a link to purchase a journal if you are interested. So today, turning our desires into a decision to have it, to claim our birthright, our true power. So first we have to understand what a desire is. A desire is a divine urge to create, to be more, to expand. But what do? We unknowingly turn any desire, maybe it's more money, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a different job, a vacation, whatever. We turn that desire into longing and wishing and hoping, and then we're looking out there for signs, for evidence. We literally get so confused, we don't realize that desire is a message from our inner being that it's already yours to claim. But until you decide that and agree to that, it'll literally elude you, right? I speak from experience. Oh, I've done this so much. I was confused, right? So we're going to talk today on how to stop making the desire so elusive and out of reach. Know that every desire is just a messenger from the higher you, that unseen, eternal you saying, hey, focus on me. It's already yours. Forget about all the reasons you've been taught that you can't have it or can't be it. It's bogus. And all throughout Scripture, Neville Goddard talks a lot about Scripture and how it just holds the symbolism. It's like telling us that everything you want is within you. I wrote down one example today, and it was from Matthew 6:33, and it basically breaks down the cosmic order of how to manifest anything. In Matthew 6:33, here we go. But seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you. First, seek the kingdom. What's the kingdom? The kingdom is your I am awareness, your oneness with God. I am that I am. I am source. I am one with my creator, my maker. So the kingdom is within you. That righteousness is right thinking, meaning alignment with the higher you, alignment with having it. Remember, Neville Goddard says to desire a state is to have it. You already are it. You just forget it because you're believing in the doubt, worry, and fear, right? Those things that will be added unto you are your desires. But first seek the kingdom. Step one, go within. Seek the kingdom within you. And all will be added unto you. Step two, it will manifest into a physical reality. Let's read a Neville Goddard quote and get deeper into this video. This is a powerful one today. You can lay aside all other processes when you match inner talking to fulfilled desire. Neville Goddard. He's basically telling us what Matthew 6:33 is saying, but first seek the kingdom. Make your inner talking, your mind chatter. We're always talking to ourselves all day long, right? Make that match the kingdom. and all will be added unto you. Your desires will become a physical manifested reality because it's already a reality in that unseen realm. And the substance, that righteousness is your faith in that reality, in that truth, in the higher truth. Powerful, right? So do nothing but make a decision to be the version of you for whom and through whom that desire is a reality. Remember, make your imagination just as real as what you're seeing with your five senses. That is the key, to think like your source. Think as I am, that I am. Think as God. That is God's will for you. And remember, the universe is neutral. It doesn't make judgments. It has no free will of its own. It can only match you with what you believe to be true about yourself. And when you believe in the fear, when you believe the negative mind chatter, you're creating an agreement. And the universe says, yes, you agree to this? Remember, it's neutral. It's not judging it as right, wrong, good, and bad, positive or negative. It's saying you agree to this, then that will be your reality. That is what will be added unto you. Powerful. Really, really left us thinking. Fear. Bashar says this so eloquently. Everything is one energy. There is no other energy other than love. It's a loving energy. But fear is that love energy, that one consciousness being filtered through a belief system, an agreement, in other words, that is out of alignment with your truth, with who you really are. Fear is not real in and of itself. It is an experience, of course. We all experience that feeling, but what it really is us separating ourselves from the kingdom within ourselves. We're separating ourselves and creating a God or a source or a solution outside of us. And that feels uncomfortable and unnatural, and it makes us feel worry and anxiety and fear. And that is your alarm system going off, telling you you're not thinking righteously. You're not thinking from that state of being one with your desire, from that state of love. You're filtering that energy through a bogus assumption, and that's why you feel the fear. So embrace it. It's an alarm system saying, hey, think differently. Remember, your I am awareness is the God of your reality. Like Neville says, I am whatever you believe yourself to be, the story you tell yourself about yourself, whether you're aware of it or not, is what becomes your life experience. That's your whole story. And it's only ever now. You can change your mind right now. You can turn every desire into a decision to have it right now, because every desire is not to have the actual physical thing. The real desire is to know yourself as that love, as the source. So instead of trying to become healthy, be the source of health. Assume you are health. Instead of trying to get happy, assume you are happy. Instead of trying to get more money or more abundance, assume you are wealth. Instead of trying to get that particular person to fall in love with you or to be in a relationship, assume you are loved. See the power in this? That's matching. That's what Neville's talking about. Matching your inner talking to fulfilled desire. You can lay aside all other processes, because what is any process? Because we are really the process. What is any technique or any process really about? It's about connecting us to the kingdom within us, to that higher power that we're one with. It is not separate from us. When we separate ourselves from it, that's what creates the gap. And then we don't manifest what we want. We manifest what we don't want, because we're deciding to keep what we desire out there. It's crazy, right? It's like trying to fight the mind chatter or trying to get rid of the negative thought. We're not realizing, I've done this so much too, believe me. We're not realizing we're shining our consciousness, our light on what we don't want, and we're creating more of it. So it's about non-resistance. It's about accepting it all. Accept everything has a right to exist. Like Bashar says, devalue nothing. Everything has a right to exist, but choose again. Don't agree to what you don't want. Just decide that I don't agree with you anymore. Just like the buffet example, I'm only going to put on my plate what I want to eat today. I'm not going to tell the caterer to get rid of the stuff, the food that I don't want. No, I'm just going to leave it be there. I'm not going to resist it. I'm not going to fight it. And I'm only going to agree to and put on my plate what I want to eat today, right? So acceptance is about non-resistance, not resisting anything in your life, not resisting the appearances, and going within and saying, what do I want to agree to, right? Because I have the power, because I am one with my source. I have the power to decide to have it all right now. And like Wayne Dyer used to say, you will see it when you believe it. So what is another way to say belief? It's just that inner talking, what you're deciding is true for you. So remember, all pain, all doubt, all anxiety, all worry is you separating yourself from your source that only ever says yes to you. You can have it. You can be it. It's like that double-minded person when we don't believe that, right? We're believing in a bogus, untrue belief. And it's like we have to be inwardly convinced. The only time to really do anything with that fear, the only thing to do, I'm trying to say, with that fear is nothing. But to understand that fear is just an alarm bell saying, oh, I'm thinking something, I'm believing something that's not true of myself. Otherwise, it would feel good, right? What is natural is fulfillment. What is unnatural is unfulfillment. What is natural is joy, is love, is peace. What is unnatural is fear, doubt, and worry. But when we don't resist any of those emotions and use them as guidance, now we're thinking righteously. We're using the duality for us instead of using the duality to fight with ourselves. And every fight is really just an inner fight. And if it feels hard, it's because you're not being your true self, which is saying yes to you. You can have it, you can be it, you can do it. So decide to have it. Remember, fear is your friend. Saying, hey, you're filtering your energy, that one energy, through a bogus belief that no longer is serving you. So drop it and make all your desires a decision to have it right now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing the video. That's how we get our message out. Thank you for your comments. I love them. And thank you for subscribing. And until next week, have a wonderful day.